7 a.m. on our Tuesday morning. Right now on Up with KREM, caught on camera, vandals targeted a Spokane synagogue with swastikas. This morning, we speak with the temple's rabbi.
It's very important for our community to continue living meaningful, strong, and Jewish lives and not to be afraid and to continue being who we are.
Plus, what police are doing now to track down that suspect.
The towns of Malden and Pine City have been denied individual FEMA aid.
For the citizens in Malden, my heart goes out because this could have been, through the grants, a way for them to make a down payment on a home.
This morning, we're hearing from Malden Mayor Dan Hardwood and the Commissioner of Public Lands on their response to that decision.
WSU nursing students are now getting hands-on training on the front lines.
We all need to roll up our sleeves, not only to just get the shot, but also to help get other people the shots.
How they're helping Spokane get vaccinated.
And we're taking you outside as the sun comes up over the inland northwest, talking a major cool down in the forecast.
Up with KREM begins now.
Well, welcome to Up with KREM. Great to have you with us as we kick off our Tuesday morning. Today, 4,000 appointments will open for the COVID-19 vaccine at the Spokane Arena. They are set to go live at 5 p.m. Patients can book those appointments online or over the phone.
Yeah, and appointments will be available on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday of this week, along with appointments next Tuesday. The clinic will be closed on Sunday and Monday, and they do expect about 800 spots to be available each and every day that the clinic is open. Now, let's say that you aren't able to get on chaz.org, which is how you would sign up for one of those appointments. But let's say you can't do that and you're running into some technical issues maybe. We do know that there is a phone number you can use as well.
Yeah, so you can write this down. The number to call for an appointment would be 509-444-8200. Now, that number is also there at the bottom of your screen. Chaz Health asks that people try to sign up online for appointments first, and then use the phone number as a secondary option if you have any trouble. Of course, if you did not catch that number, we can send it to you. You can text our text line. You can text vaccine to 509-448-2000, and we'll send you all of the information you need to sign up for an appointment right to your phone. All right, 7:02 now. Jeremy, 21 degrees. Hey, and we have a little bit to go before we max out today, but still, I don't think we're going to get above freezing.
Yeah, not going to get above freezing. And Jen, let's take this 21 degrees for what it is. It's mild, considering what's to come. Temperatures are trending in the low 20s. A couple of teens popped up there early on this morning. And we've got a light wind, a very, very light wind. So watch what that light wind does to your temperatures. This is a sign of things to come in the next few days. 20 in Spokane, 20 in Coeur d'Alene, 14 in Sandpoint. You factor in a light wind and it feels like 0 in Sandpoint. Feels like 8 in Coeur d'Alene, and it feels like 11 in Spokane. It's one of those mornings where if you're a morning runner and you're like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go outside no matter what. Throw on the windbreaker. Yeah, that's a pro tip for you this morning. A couple of scattered bits of moisture across the inland northwest. A few flurries kind of moving out. Overall, this is kind of going to be it. We'll see clouds and isolated flurries as this push of cold air keeps kind of taking over in the next few days. But for the most part, it's all about the sunshine. Later on this afternoon, we're looking at another sunny day once we get our atmosphere to kind of calm down. But yep, that cold air still moving in. We're still looking at it coming. So here we go. Later today, we don't hit 30. We stay in the 20s all day long, and even colder days are to come, so enjoy it while you can.
All right, Jeremy, thank you. Well, this morning, police are investigating anti-Semitic vandalism at a South Hill synagogue, and the search is still on for the suspect. Dana Marie McNichol is joining us live this morning from Temple Beth Shalom. Dana Marie, what does it look like?
Well, good morning, Jen. Right now, the vandalism that was found by police yesterday morning is still very visible on the temple behind me on one of the walls. That looks like a main entrance. There was a large swastika in red paint as well as other letters vandalized next to that. There is a Holocaust memorial here as well that was damaged. We were actually able to talk with the temple Rabbi Tamar Molino, and she told KREM 2, although the vandalism and graffiti isn't new to the temple, the incident hit especially hard.
We had a graffiti incident about 5 years ago as well, but not quite as aggressive as this one. Very difficult to know that there are people out there that hate you that much just for being Jewish and want to be able to and have intention of expressing that.
Police are looking over surveillance cameras and have collected samples of this red spray paint. As for Rabbi Molino, she says although this is hurtful and wrong, she wants the Jewish community to continue being strong and push forward. The Spokane police chief did release a statement saying, quote, there is no place for hate mongering in our community. SPD takes this crime very seriously and is committed to doing everything possible to arrest the persons or persons responsible. Now, Spokane Mayor Nadine Woodward did release a statement about this vandalism, saying that there is no type of tolerance for this type of hate. This is absolutely disgusting, she said. So if you have any information about this vandalism or know exactly who did it, please call the number on your screen. That's Crime Check. Police are still looking for the people responsible for this. Reporting on the South Hill, I'm Dana Marie McNichol.
Dana Marie, thanks so much for that update. Well, we are taking a live look now at our nation's capital. The second impeachment trial for former President Donald Trump begins this morning. They will be discussing one question. Do they have the ability to impeach President Trump even though he's no longer president? President Trump is accused of inciting violence at the Capitol. It would take a 2/3 vote to convict Trump and bar him from future office. Analysts think this is unlikely to happen. Now, the trial is set to begin at 9 a.m. today. You can watch the live stream on KREM.com.
It is time now for your morning rush. More news in less time. FEMA has denied Washington State's request for individual assistance for Whitman County. This funding would have been provided for grants for Malden and Pine City households to help rebuild their homes. We spoke to Public Lands Commissioner Hillary Franz about the move.
Frankly, I was shocked. I mean, I remember very well, still to this day, the horrifying images of Malden, walking those streets where it literally looked like a bomb had gone off.
Last week, FEMA approved public assistance to Whitman County, which is used for infrastructure. That includes government buildings, roads, and light poles. Governor Inslee's office will not file an appeal to the denial. They say appeals are not usually successful. Representative Kathy McMorris Rogers sent a letter to Governor Inslee yesterday saying she wants improvements to vaccine distribution in eastern Washington. In the letter, she wrote, quote, rural areas are at a disadvantage when it comes to healthcare access and infrastructure. We have a shared commitment of working to help set these communities up for success. We have unfortunate news for you. WSU's football program, quarterback Jaden DeLaura was arrested over the weekend on suspicion of DUI. He's now suspended indefinitely from football activities. Head coach Nick Rolovich has yet to respond. And that's your morning rush. More news in less time. Let us know what's happening in your neighborhood by using the hashtag #UpWithKREM on social media.
Heroes in training are now on the front lines. Nursing students from WSU are stepping up in a big way to help give COVID vaccines.
It's crazy to think that each shot that I do is one out of like thousands.
After the break, we hear from one student who says they're ready to help make a difference.
Also coming up, with rental assistance on the way to Spokane, we're going to break down how you can apply to get the help you need this spring.
And we're looking at the coldest temperatures of the year moving into the forecast. We'll talk about when they arrive.